Hi, Eagle families. This is Chaplain Coleman, your battalion chaplain here. I'm coming to you today to talk to you about a very special event we have going on in the battalion. It's called our lunch date program. And what it is a free lunch date for you and your spouse, with no strings attached. Well, actually there is one string attached. And that string attached is that you watch this video. Because in just a minute, I'm gonna give you something to discuss. And you will go to that lunch and you'll discuss it. And it's just as easy as that. You'll have a private lunch together and you'll be able to talk about these things. The only other string that's attached is that afterwards, I'd ask that your paratrooper come back and give me an AAR. Just tell me how things went and how we can improve. So here's what I want to talk about. I always want to talk about talking. How do you talk with one another? I can tell you with me, it is very easy for me to talk about negative things. I think for most of us that comes fairly easy. We don't have to train on that. But talking about positive things, finding the positive in one another, sometimes that takes more effort. Sometimes you have to be more deliberate about that. About 150 years ago, there was a poem written by a famous poet called Elizabeth Browning. That was her name. And it says, "How do I love thee? Let me count the ways." And so that's what I want you to do. I want you to go to lunch together and talk about how you love each other. What are the great things about each other? What things do you love about each other? And get very specific about it. Really get into the details on it. And maybe it's even those quirky type things that maybe your spouse doesn't think are so great, but you look at it and go, hey, you know what? That's one of the things I love about you. So that's what you're going to do at the lunch. It really is just as simple as that. And I hope that you will use this date opportunity as a springboard, really, to take your relationship to the next level and use this opportunity to train into each other, talking love into one another. I hope you will enjoy this. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. The restaurant that you're going to be eating at is Olive Garden, and we'll get all that information to you once you sign up.